Yours is emergency.
I just without spice. It's not helping.
Okay. Don't worry. All right, here we go. So like I said, with this video, you guys, I'm only asking you to watch, okay? And then when I get to the part where it gives you starts at radio waves, that's when you're going to start writing something down. Now remember, this is still notes. That means you're still listening. You're still breathing to the point where I can't hear you. Okay? Here we go.
Something surrounds you, bombards you, some of which you can't see, touch, or even feel. Every day, everywhere you go. It is odorless and tasteless, yet you use it and depend on it every hour of every day. Without it, the world you know could not exist. What is it? Electromagnetic radiation. These waves spread across a spectrum from very short gamma rays to X-rays, ultraviolet rays, visible light waves, even longer infrared waves, microwaves, to radio waves, which can measure longer than a mountain range. This spectrum is the foundation of the information age and of our modern world. Your radio, remote control, text message, television, microwave oven, even a doctor's X-ray, all depend on waves within the electromagnetic spectrum. Electromagnetic waves, or EM waves, are similar to ocean waves in that both are energy waves. They transmit energy. EM waves are produced by the vibration of charged particles and have electrical and magnetic properties. But unlike ocean waves that require water, EM waves travel through the vacuum of space at the constant speed of light. EM waves have crests and troughs like ocean waves. The distance between crests is the wavelength. While some EM wavelengths are very long and are measured in meters, many are tiny and are measured in billions of a meter, nanometers. The number of these crests that pass a given point within 1 second is described as the frequency of the wave. One wave, or cycle, per second is called a hertz. Long EM waves, such as radio waves, have the lowest frequency and carry less energy. Adding energy increases the frequency of the wave and makes the wavelength shorter. Gamma rays are the shortest, highest...
Okay, I want to point something out on this graph, okay? Looking at it from a different angle. Radio waves being the lowest frequency are also lowest energy. So the higher we go in frequency, the higher we go in energy. And that's part of why some waves are harmful and others are not, like I keep saying.
Energy waves in the spectrum. So, as you sit watching TV, not only are there visible light waves from the TV striking your eyes, but also radio waves transmitting from a nearby station, and microwaves carrying cell phone calls and text messages, and waves from your neighbor's Wi-Fi, and GPS units in the cars driving by. There is a chaos of waves from all across the spectrum passing through your room right now.
So, these are all the waves that you see in white that we cannot see, that are invisible. Can you imagine a world where we could see all these types of waves? It would be a pretty distorted world we had to get through, right? So, even though we can't see them does not mean they're not there. They're not around us, okay? In fact, every day we're taking a daily dose of radiation from radioactive, the cosmic radiation from all these electromagnetic waves coming from space down onto Earth. We're surrounded by it. Okay, we're going to move to the radio waves.
Radio waves.
So you guys can get a little something on the radio waves.
Dang, this video is 32 minutes.
Yeah, we're not watching the whole video. Here we go.
Guglielmo Marconi's first radio transmissions in 1894 have spread into space for over 100 years at the speed of light. They passed Sirius in 1903, Vega in 1919, Regulus in 1971. That signal has already passed over 1,000 stars. Anyone orbiting one of those stars with a really good receiver could detect Marconi's signal and know that we are here. Radio waves are the longest and contain the least energy of any electromagnetic wave.
So I would write that down. That's just a big idea. I'm not writing all the detailed stuff, but I think it might be important to know that radio waves are the longest wavelength, lowest energy, right? Longest wavelength, lowest energy. So you should automatically equate lowest energy with lowest frequency. That should just be like automatic for you guys at this point.
While visible light is measured in minute fractions of an inch, radio waves vary from about 19 centimeters, about the length of a water bottle, to waves the length of cars, ships, mountains, all the way up to monstrous waves longer than the diameter of our planet.
So there's some waves that have a wavelength. From crest to crest, the distance measures the diameter of our planet Earth, which is a huge wave. Okay, so I'm going to move us on, just in the interest of time, we're going to move on to infrared. Okay, so here's infrared waves.
When you use a remote control to change channels on your TV, your remote is using light waves. But this light is beyond the visible spectrum of light you can see. Back in 1800, William Herschel conducted an experiment measuring the temperature changes between the colors of the spectrum, plus one measurement beyond visible red. When that thermometer registered a temperature warmer than all the other colors, Herschel had discovered another region of the electromagnetic spectrum, infrared light. This region consists of short wavelengths around 760 nanometers to longer wavelengths about 1 million nanometers, or about 1,000 micrometers in length. We can sense some of this infrared energy as heat. Some objects are...
So one of the things I would catch on is infrared energy is sensed as heat energy. So we can't see it, but there are special ways that we can, and that's what's going to play next. So infrared is measured as heat. I would even add in here what are some uses potentially for infrared.
So hot they also emit visible light, such as a fire. Other objects, such as humans, are not as hot and only emit infrared waves. We cannot see these infrared waves with our eyes alone. However, instruments that can sense infrared energy, such as night vision goggles or infrared cameras, allow us to see these infrared waves from warm objects like humans and animals.
So what are some uses for infrared technology, Quentin? Yeah, so a lot of military, they need night vision to be able to do their operations at night. Any other uses?
Thermal technology.
Thermal.
Bye, Abby. Bye, Jordan. Just take your phone.
Bye, Abby. Bye, Jordan.
Bye, Jordan.
I'm doing what you have to.
Toodles, Abby. Bye, Jordan.
I'm in the blue.
Okay. Also, infrared, you guys,
Bye, Mom.
is what powers the remote control. It's a little
Bye, Mother.
remote for TV. Eternity.
And you can find spirits like they use on the TV, like
Thermal energy?
yeah.
I thought spirits were supposed to be cold. What?
Welcome back to the dead people.
I don't know. I don't dab on spirits.
You dab on spirits. I dab on spirits. That's how you find them. You dab and then go.
Alright, here we go.
Dab with
Visible light. Lasers. Yes, exactly. Alright, next is visible light.
All electromagnetic radiation is light. Visible light is the only part of the spectrum you can see. For all your life, your eyes have relied on this one narrow band of EM radiation to gather information about your world. Though our sun's visible light appears white, it is really the combined light of the individual rainbow colors with wavelengths ranging from violet at 380 nanometers to red at 700 nanometers.
So I don't know if you have room in your little hanger-looking image, but white light is just a combination of all the colors together.
Before Isaac Newton's famed experiment in 1665, People thought that a prism somehow colored the sun's white light as it bent and spread a sunbeam. Newton disproved this idea by using two prisms. To show that white light is made up of the bands of colored light, Newton used a second prism to show that the bands of colored light combine to make white light again. Visible light contains important scientific clues that reveal hidden properties of objects throughout the universe. Minute gaps in energy at specific visible wavelengths can identify the physical condition and composition of stellar and interstellar matter.
Okay, so we measure frequencies of visible light to help understand what kinds of atoms are found in space, planets, things like that. All right, we're going to skip on to UV, ultraviolet. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Swirling spiral arms of galaxy M23 can be seen in visible light, but the true extent of these spiral arms are revealed in ultraviolet light. Just as a dog can hear a whistle just outside the range of human hearing, bugs can see light just outside the range our eyes can see. A bug zapper emits this ultraviolet light to attract insects. Johann Ritter conducted an experiment in 1801 to find out what, if any, electromagnetic waves are beyond violet. Ritter knew that photographic paper would turn black more rapidly in blue light than in red light. So he tried exposing the paper beyond the violet end of the visible spectrum. Sure enough, the paper turned black, proving the existence of light beyond violet, ultraviolet rays. These ultraviolet rays, or UV radiation, vary in wavelength from 400 nanometers to 10 nanometers and can be subdivided into three regions.
So ultraviolet is what is given off by the sun, and that's what we use to protect ourselves with sunscreen, because there's UVA, there's UVB, and so on, and all of those are higher frequency as you move across from left to right. So that's what causes sunscreen damage. Actually, I think that's
UVA, UVB, and UVC. Visible light from the sun passes through the atmosphere and reaches the Earth's surface. UVA, long-wave ultraviolet, is the closest to visible light. Most UVA also reaches the surface, but shorter wavelengths, called UVB, are the harmful rays that cause sunburn.
So if I'm taking notes on this, I would write UVB causes sunburn, right? Harmful rays from the sun. All right, so X-rays is next. So now we're getting into like the really damaging stuff here. So here we are at X-rays. Guys, you should not be packing up. We've still got at least 5 minutes left. More than that, actually. I don't know about it. You only have a minute to pack up. That gives you 5 solid minutes. Here we go.
A star explodes in a blinding supernova, spraying X-rays across the galaxy to tell its tale. X-rays also tell a dentist which tooth to drill and a surgeon which bones to mend. In 1895, Wilhelm Röntgen discovered that firing streams of X-rays through arms and hands created eerie but detectable images of the bones inside. X-rays are high-energy light rays with wavelengths between 3 and 0.03 nanometers.
Oh, sorry. You got.
So small that